Alright, even though Tyrese only showed up for half the game, at least he showed up, and I'll give him some credit for that. It was obvious he knew he had to look for his shot early, and the Bricks had some breakdowns or late rotations that gave him some clean looks. That's all it took for him to go on a heater, and besides his play, it was all about TJ's pace off the bench once again. He's just been providing a spark as soon as he subs in, and even Obi's been shooting lights out, so those two have been a crucial part of their offense rolling. But the real turning point was Brunson going down late in the first, then that started their big run to get some momentum entering the second, and they capitalized the entire quarter. TJ was always touching paint to collapse the defense, or pushing the ball ahead, Tyrese was doing the same, and even Andrew Nemhard had his moments. They just got to play their style of ball, and there was a lot of freedom, but once the third started, the game just flipped quick. I'm sure some of that was just them getting complacent and not expecting Jalen to return, but a lot of it was also just the Bricks defense. It was obvious their point of emphasis was to take Tyrese out the game with their ball pressure or ball denial and showing off his screens or just being ready to rotate onto him. He did make the right passes early, but if he's just taken out the game that easily, there's just not enough offense to keep up with the Knicks' firepower, and it just reminds me of the in-season finals where the Lakers made him non-existent by just trapping him. If he has no idea how else to be effective in the half court, and they've got to resort to either TJ playmaking or playing through Pascal in his spots, then they might as well forfeit now. If they could get stops to get out in transition, it could at least compensate, but that's obviously not happening, and at this point, he's just a liability on both ends. Just watch the tape.